My overall experience was very good, outstanding. I felt that the people that did it were very knowledgeable. The team was very helpful with the rebates. I mean, that played a big role in us deciding to go forward with it.
All right, so this here is a variable speed air handler. This is connected to an outdoor heat pump condenser. And what we like to say is this is the indoor heat pump. Okay, this is what's transferring and changing from liquid to vapor, and that's how cold and hot air is getting dispersed throughout your house. These are carrier versions, high-end variable speed motors that are super quiet, super efficient. They'll save you a good amount of money on your electricity bill if used correctly. The old furnace was located in this closet here. It was a gas-fired furnace. So what we did right when we got here, we removed that old furnace and then we insulated the whole closet. And we don't do that for looks. We do it to keep this brand new air handler nice and clean, nice and sanitized. That allows no dust from the closet or from the garage to get into that closet and mix in with the air. Secondly, what we do on all of our installs, we upgrade and install these HEPA filters. These are free. It's our flu wintertime package where it's included with all of our jobs at this time. This allows better filtration, and that helps because we only got 2 types of filters in our house. We have this filter here, which is connected to your air handlers, and secondly, we have our lugs. So you're better off having the better filter in your house. This here is a wet switch. This wet switch is for the drain. A lot of times what happens is you get a secondary drain and a primary drain. The primary drain gets clogged, and the secondary drain, because it's connected to the primary drain, will always get clogged as well. So what we do different here at IRBIS is we install these wet switches. And these wet switches is a safety control that'll shut the system down so water won't get clogged and won't pour all over the place, especially the garage.
So far, we've been using the system about a week, and it couldn't be any simpler. It's so easy. I have it on my phone. I have it hooked up to Alexa. It was just very easy.
So the big difference between a gas furnace and a heat pump is the electrical. A gas furnace only has 110 volts going to it, when a heat pump, the indoor portion, has 220 volts. So we always have to make space, quad some of these breakers, and install the correct size breaker and wire for your indoor unit. And that's always included in the price. So these are nice, beautiful, fancy, the Ecobee thermostats, and they are from Carrier. These are different than the ones that you could purchase on Amazon because they communicate beautifully with the Carrier heat pumps and air handlers. These are smart thermostats and they're very easy to use. And you can manage them via your smartphone or your Alexa devices. Our customers love these thermostats. This thermostat wasn't really sensing the temperature correctly for his upstairs rooms. So what we did is we installed a beautiful sensor that communicates with this thermostat in his master bedroom. So when his master bedroom reaches his designated temperature, the system shuts off. Can you guys please guess to see where that sensor is? You won't even be able to see the sensor. It's nice and small, and it does exactly what you want it to do. And the sensor is located right here. This here is our high velocity egg crate return grills. You always got to make sure that you're getting enough airflow back into the system. And here at IRBIS, we install these egg crate high velocity air returns to make sure that we're getting enough airflow to the system and keep it as efficient as possible.
But I really loved how they kept me informed every step of the way of what was going on. And they were fast and efficient. They didn't waste any time.
So what we did here is we installed and replaced a gas furnace to a new Carrier variable speed modulating heat pump. And this is the air handler portion. That bubble wrap insulation was fiberglass at one time, and now it's not. It's bubble wrap. Fiberglass is really bad for you to breathe in, and what we do right now during this time of the year is we are giving out free UV lights. What they do is they sanitize your air. We go the extra mile by insulating each one of our return plenums, our supply plenums, and then we also insulate underneath the system as well. The reason why we do this is to keep the system clean and keep it from vibrating. There's always a lot of noise when we have units in the attic, but with our isolation pads, with our insulation, we eliminate that. And our customers contest to how quiet these systems are. We have electrical disconnect boxes, we have fuses, we have wet switches, we have P-traps, we have furnace stands, we have all the safety features that are required to make sure that there's no issues going forward when you get this work done with IRBIS.
I loved the team. They were really good. They were fast and furious, and they got it done. I can't believe how quickly they got it done. And
our heat pump systems, as you can see, they're nice and slim. All right, this is for the upstairs one. This is the 210 high heat version. Okay, this guy, we install surge protectors, okay, on both of these just in case we have power surges. And these units are variable speed units. They're super quiet, and there's a gold zone where you guys want to set those thermostats at and where you want the unit to stay in. That's 2 to 4 degrees close to our designated temperature. As long as you're running it within that temperature, within that gold zone, these things are super efficient. These things are going to save you a whole bunch of money compared to gas furnaces. But as you can see, the attention to detail on our installations. We got our condenser pads. We got them mounted. We got our isolation pads to prevent vibration. And all of our line sets and our line set covers are well insulated. We got our Italian outlets, so there's no way any rodents could enter the home. And most importantly, they work wonderfully. Thank you very much for the opportunity. I'm glad you're 100% satisfied.
Yeah.
Thank you for joining the IRBIS family.